Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Let us go to Dar es Salaam for today's daily challenge. No circles, but double bridges. Ooh, double bridges is nice. Yes, it is nice, Nora. You don't get to whine about the presence of bridges. Come on. I guess it makes sense that she doesn't like water, so she wouldn't like crossing over the water, but it's not even really true that she doesn't like water. Every time I run the shower, she sprints into the bathroom and hops up on the side of the tub to be like, ooh, what's this? Let me bat interestedly at this. She's a cat. Cats are weird. I don't know if you knew this. Breaking news here at twitch.tv/the_Goog. Cats are weird. Oh, God. Hope everybody had a good day yesterday. I had an assignment for work, and then I goofed off, and then I watched Dynamite. It was a Wednesday, and Dynamite was very good. They had a bunch of really good matches. It was a sort of a tribute show to the late Jay Briscoe, who we didn't get a chance to talk about yesterday, but shut up, cat. Jay Briscoe was a long time, he was a legend of Ring of Honor. He was one of the biggest names on the indie wrestling scene for a very, very, very long time. And he was still in ROH, which had recently been purchased by Tony Khan, who, as you probably know, also owns AEW. So, Cat, shut up. I didn't say much yesterday because, we were talking about other things, and also, I know Jay Briscoe was a legend in the indie wrestling scene, and I know, I can rattle off career accomplishments. I don't have that personal attachment to him that a lot of fans did because I wasn't an ROH guy. I wasn't an indie wrestling guy, really, ever. I've seen some indie shows. I've probably seen Jay live. Probably. But, Hulkamak can tell you all about Jay Briscoe and all about the many, many, many hundreds of Jay Briscoe matches that Matt has seen live. But just really, really sad loss. And AEW did what they could do for him last night on Dynamite. Let's take 30 road tiles here. So, for those who don't know, and that's basically the audience I'm telling this story for, about a decade ago, Jay made some really shitty remarks. He said some truly awful, bigoted things about gay people on Twitter. And it stuck with him. It stuck with him for his entire career, even as everyone in the industry will tell you, even queer folks in the wrestling industry will tell you that he actually learned and repented and made amends as much as you can for those remarks. They stuck with him for really the rest of his career, and it was a long time where it was obvious to pretty much any wrestling fan that Jay and Mark Briscoe were one of, if not the best tag team, not just on the indie scene, but in pro wrestling. And if it wasn't for those remarks and the stigma that they had left on him, Jay and Mark probably would have gotten signed by a national company at some point, even though they weren't, your classic WWE guys. They were smaller guys. They got by on really intense promos. They wrestled the indie style, which isn't the WWE style. They by absolutely no means were they typical WWE guys. And there was no AEW until 3.5 years ago now. Basically 4 years ago now, because it's 2023. But even without that, the Briscoes would have gotten picked up by WWE at some point if they wanted it. They were just too good. They were too good for WWE to ignore forever, except for the lingering stigma of Jay Briscoe's remarks. And listen, they were really bad. Dude said some really bad shit. Nobody denies that. But by all accounts, anyone who interacted with him over the last decade saw, again, he learned, he repented from that, he made amends, but it just hung over him. And even after Tony Khan bought ROH, there were Ring of Honor guys showing up all over Dynamite. There were Ring of Honor titles. There were Ring of Honor personalities. The two guys, even though they were contracted to Ring of Honor, the two guys who never showed up on Dynamite were Jay and Mark Briscoe. And the reason for that was that Warner Media said absolutely not. There was no way that they were going to be allowed to have these guys on their TV show because, right or wrong, because basically the second they do, it's going to come out, AEW star says, or, past tweets revealed about AEW star, which wouldn't have been true, but it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It was, I don't know. It's a shame. It's shitty. It sucks, but it's also true. As far as basically, yeah, the Briscoes never got a chance to be on AEW TV and never got a chance to really show what they could do for that national audience, in very large part because of something Jay Briscoe said on Twitter a decade ago, which he then spent a decade of his life making amends for. But even without that national exposure, just by virtue of ROH being owned by Tony Khan and having this, new injection of life, this new energy, they were still, they were running pay-per-views, and their pay-per-views sold really well. And at the end of last year, the Briscoes had a feud with FTR for the Ring of Honor tag titles that had, by all accounts, some of the absolute best tag team matches you're ever going to see. They had technical classics and bloody brawls and just every kind of wrestling match over the late part of last year. And that was some of the Briscoes' very best work 20 years into their career. Let's take a couple of bridges here. And even without being on national TV, the hope was still there, among fans who really knew the Briscoes and knew their work and thought they deserved the bigger spotlight. The hope was there. Okay, ROH might not have a national TV deal, but they're going to be streaming online. It's owned by Tony Khan. It's going to get that push. More people will see the company. More people will see the wrestlers there, including the Briscoes, and they'll finally get their flowers, so to speak. And now that's not going to happen, and that sucks. That's awful. I don't have anything creative or interesting or enlightened to contribute to the conversation beyond that fucking sucks. Because that fucking sucks. Hi, Nora. Yes. You're a good cat. All right. Let's figure out what we're doing with these blue guys first. This blue guy is going to go up here and go into there. That's going to be okay. These reds, I think we're going to repurpose. You are going to come down here. You need to go up that way. These yellows I probably need to fix. Let's toss a roundabout right here about. Seems like a bad idea, but sure. Let's do that. We'll have one spur come down here like that. We'll have another spur bulldoze that tree, go down there like that. Yellow guys will come up here like so. Red guys will come up here like so. So now red guys have the chance to go down here. These four yellows can keep these two yellow businesses afloat. Oh, right, I forgot about these guys. This dark blue business right here is in need of some support. Well, we've got 4 dark blues right here. What if... Here, let's use one of our many bridges. We've got 2 more even after that somewhat silly one. if you come out this way, I'm going to need some more road, but you see where I'm going with this. There we go. So now these, oh, for crying out loud. These 4 blues hop on motorway number 1, and then they either go straight into this business or they go over here to this one. Meanwhile, these yellows can give me... Oh, Sam's going to hate me for passing up a motorway, but give me 30 road tiles. And actually, let's... You know, I think I might really regret taking those road tiles because I don't actually need them now. Because I can just do this, and we can make this much more efficient. Everybody go. Nora, you can't be in front of the monitor. I know you're intrigued by the moving things. You think they're bugs or something, but she's very interested in the cars today. Nora, get down. Get down. Please get down. Nora, get away from my water. Get down. Just get down. There's a good cat. Okay. That's close enough to down. All right. Let's see here. We've got these blues right here. Here's what we're going to do for them. We're not going to wiggle that road. We are absolutely not going to wiggle our way into life. All right. This business is only supported by 2 red dudes, and it's supported by these 2 red dudes, which is a choice that I've made. Yeah, that's, it's representative of some negative planning on the _Goog's part. But, it'll be fine, probably. Won't actually be fine, but we can pretend that it's fine. All right. Let's slightly restructure these dark blues because, oh, fuck. Okay. All right. I think we're still going to do that. And then we're going to have a decision to make. You're going to come down here. You're going to go there. Meanwhile, I think these 2 might want to swing out. No, they want to swing out this way. Okay. You come out here. You need probably a roundabout right about here. God, that feels silly, but if we do this and this and send the reds way down this way, like so, and then another spurt that away. This feels like a recipe for some very bad abandoned businesses. You go there, straight down here, like so. Good morning, Trombone Dalek. We are building terrible, terrible things.
Hear ye. Let the record show that this viewer was here first.
Trombone Dalek was here first. Good morning, Trombone Dalek. Leah forgot to hit the button, and therefore she is not first. Trombone Dalek is first. Motorway number 2 is going to service this red business and eliminate the very long, stupid road and bridge nonsense that we had going on, which is good. It's probably a good thing. You know what else we can do is we can run this dark blue guy right down here. Get you going like so. That'll be okay. How's the hair? Ooh. Did we talk about hair yesterday? Did I miss something? I feel as though I missed something. I hope everything is alright with Trombone Dalek's hair. Maybe this came up in Leah's stream. I have been a bad friend and not actually watching very many Leah Fireheart streams on account of, work. Leah was asleep yesterday, that's true. I do remember that. Alright, we've got a dark blue guy over here who needs dealing with. How are we going to deal with that, I wonder? Probably... let's do this. Let's rob No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Don't do that. You 5, hop over to here. Oh, it came up in the Fire Kitchen Discord. That does make sense. You want to be here. These light blues. Where's she here? I have been Discord shamed. Meanwhile, oh god, how the hell am I gonna get... I guess I can... Yeah, I guess we can send this guy here. That sort of helps. Here. Yeah, you 4 support these 2, you 5 support these 2, and you 1 support that. That's gonna totally work. That's what we're telling ourselves, right? That this is gonna totally work? Okay. I mean, listen, we all have to tell ourselves something. Let's tell ourselves that these 2 bridges are gonna matter. Trombone Dalek made a new friend. Hooray, friends! I enjoy friends. Having friends is a good thing. More specifically, doing things with friends is a good thing. Things like you spewing bullshit into Twitch and having them react to you. Hello, friends. I enjoy this. This dark blue is... Oh, good. I was about to say this dark blue is kafucked. And listen, it's still probably kafucked, but okay. Now we have 2 and 3 houses of support for it. I'm feeling a little bit better about it. Just a little bit, though. I'm going to move this red house up here because I noticed that this red business is kind of mad. This guy can get away with only having 3. Making new friends as an adult is it is legit hard. Between schedules and general new people, this is a non-zero effort task. Oh boy. Oh, we've got a couple of red guys who are already mad, and all right, it's Sunday. We can wait until it's not Sunday to figure out how we're fixing this. Give me a motorway. And now, oh boy. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Trombone, I would say that's a friend. You have made a friend. Good job. It is like I said, it is difficult. Okay. These blue guys here are gonna... Okay, so we have many problems right now. We've got 3 businesses that need attending and not much in the way of actual attention. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move motorway number 2. It's going to become the dinkiest, smallest motorway that ever did live. The dinkiest, smallest motorway that ever did live is gonna take these 3 houses up here to this red business. It is also going to take these 3 houses to this red business, thereby satisfying the demands of these 2 red businesses for a minute. Next, we're going to build the 2 stupidest bridges ever. Observe. Well, actually, we're going to build the 1 stupidest bridge ever, and then 1 actually functional, useful bridge. So, the stupidest bridge ever exists solely to get this red house up and over to this red house, which then turns into an actual functional, useful bridge running over here to this red business. So this red business is fine. Next, we're going to take these 3 blue houses. We're going to give them their own street. Actually, wait, I have road tiles. I don't need to share a road here. I was going to have these dudes share a road, but they don't have to. They can run parallel. Yes. Like so. All right. Now, this dark blue guy is still mad about that, and there are only so many things I can do in that regard. Let's see here. I need to get more dark blues into this bullshit, which means it's time for additional support from up here. These 5 houses are now also going to feed into the roundabout. It's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. All of my dark blues can touch all of my other dark blues. That definitely doesn't violate the core principles of one business, one road or anything. Everything's going to be fine. You hear that? Everything's going to be fine. Yeah, over here, dark blue guy that just got mad. Fuck you. Everything's going to be fine. Over here, dark blue. Yeah, okay. I've got 9 houses trying to support 4 businesses when I should have 2, 2, 2, and 3 houses supporting 1, 1, 1, and 1 business. And therefore, everything's, bad. Everything's bad and it just got worse. Everything's bad and it just got worse is the story of 21st century America, actually. Good morning, Emiko! Thank you for being here. First time chatter. All right, let's take more bridges while we figure out how to solve our problem with motorways. How do we solve our problem with motorways? I mean, we probably don't. TBQH. That's what I said. You heard me. I said jerf. All right, so these reds go up and over like that. I'm going to steal these 2 dark blues and have them use motorway number 3 to keep this alive for, a minute. Meanwhile, we're going to build a spur into this roundabout specifically for you, just for this house right here. This is also going to be just tremendously fine. All of these blues are going to save all of these businesses, right? Somehow. That's what's going to happen. I've got a dark blue here that I can't really do anything with because it's kind of pinched. You can just stay there, friend. I have nothing for you. Everybody go. This is going to be fine. We're going to crap out at 1250. Oof. Oof and oof. 1,251 commuters over 70 days, huh? That's, feels bad. Feels like maybe top half. Maybe like top 40%. Oh, it turns out that that's a very good score. I still got Samurai Slammed, of course. Because, listen, we should not hope to deliver a GG every day. It is a rare and blessed day when we don't get Samurai Slammed. But, we got Samurai Slammed. But hey, still, all things considered, could have been worse. And now we will Wordle. And for the sake of mixing it up, we will say that the Wordle could be worse. It wasn't, but it could have been worse. Maybe it's better. It's not better. Better is a 6-letter word that contains an E and R, so it's probably not better. No. Could be chant. Could absolutely be chant. It's not, but yeah, it could have been. Oh boy. It could be Bucky. Yeah, it actually could be Bucky. Bucky's not a word, but, it could have been Bucky. It could be Yucky. Oh, that would just be a terrible guess. At this stage, a double Y word? Really? Are we going to go with that? Yes. Yes, we are. What the fuck? Emiko says that I made them a better Mini Motorways player, which, thank you. It's all due to the groundbreaking realization of one business, one road. It's, well, here's the thing. There's still an awful lot of ucky words. It could be lucky. It could be fucky. It could be mucky. We're gonna go with lucky. It's not lucky. Could be mucky. Could just be, covered in grime. Hey, we're covered in grime. Yeah, I got nothing. I have absolutely no follow-up. thank you all for being here. Thank you to Emiko hopping in for the very first time. Thank you to Busidu and Leah Fireheart and everyone else. For the folks on YouTube, later today there will be a new episode of Mass Effect Andromeda. Also, tonight on Twitch there will be Mass Effect Andromeda. Unless work runs long, which is always a going concern. And let's hope it's not, because I have exactly 0 backlog of Mass Effect Andromeda beyond today's episode. So if I don't stream Andromeda today, we're going to have to sneak in an extra one. That'll be fun. So some point soon, watch out for more Mass Effect Andromeda. Until then, I will see y'all tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock Eastern, for another edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.